Hey Danny, Chris here, the owner of CMP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you some things that you can do yourself to bring more customers into your business. And they work by putting your business right in the face of somebody searching for your services in the areas that you target. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business in the form of dollars and cents if you use these strategies. But first off, I checked out the site. Everything looks clean, man. I know you probably put this together yourself, so you're already doing a really good job. And it already seems like, looking at your Facebook page, you've kicked this off into a really strong direction. And I'm really excited for you to be able to learn these strategies because I know it's going to take your business up to another level. But getting right into it, I'm going to go over to one of your biggest competitors, and I chose Austin, Texas for the specifics of this video. But everything that I teach you in this video are going to be able to be utilized and applied to every single area that you wish. Austin, Texas was just the biggest area near you, so that's what I chose. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is page content, and that's made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. And you need on your website at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on that homepage to be properly optimized with Google. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. A buyer intent keyword is just a word or phrase somebody put into Google that indicates they're ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up auto detailers in Austin, Texas, they're local, so you know that wherever they are, if they put that, they're going to be near you. They're not going to be on the other side of the country. And you also know they're looking for an auto detailer. They're not just looking for some information on detailing or, what the best chemicals to use are. They're ready to make a purchase. And when you rank for these words, you come up first and get a lot more customers coming right to you that are already ready to buy. And it makes sense why Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for most things, because they have the most relevant and authoritative content, and Google rewards them for that. So in short, Google likes information, and in your content, you can strategically place keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for it. This is why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. And if we checked out the amount of content they have on this front page, it's a decent amount. But they do not have an optimal amount, and they definitely don't have anywhere near enough buyer intent keywords on here, which is going to make it that much easier to outrank your competitors. And the second thing going into it when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. And a backlink is just another site linking to yours through there, either through text or through a clickable image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that would be an example of this website sending your website a backlink. And that actually gives your website more authority. To show you a little bit more, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of your website. And as you can see right now, Google doesn't really know your website exists just yet. But that's why we're changing that with this video. So the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing other businesses vouch for you. It's almost just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. And here's what I mean by relevant. For example, if you had auto detailing or automotive websites linking to your business, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut. For obvious reasons, I feel like you can understand, right? So take a look at the number of backlinks that you have, and then we're going to look at the number of backlinks that your competitor has. This is just in the Austin, Texas area. And you can see their information with the amount of backlinks that they have, the amount of websites, referring those backlinks, the amount of keywords that they're ranking for, and how much traffic that they're getting. Look at how much traffic that they're getting with just the little bit that they have. This is not a killer rating. Like they have a 32 and a 1.4. This isn't anything that's unbeatable. So this is what you can look forward to if you use the strategies in this video. And we can actually look at their backlinks as a roadmap to find out exactly how they're getting this and use it as a roadmap for your own success. So let's take a look real quick at some of the keywords that they're ranking for. They're ranking for a lot of national keywords, which isn't really good for them because it's probably not bringing them business unless they are trying to branch out and become a national chain. That could be one of their plans. But Austin auto detailing, you have car detailing Austin, This, on average, gets 1,600 searches every single month. And I took the liberty of adding in and doing some figures at the end of the video that I'm going to show you just what the opportunity is when you take advantage of all this. And the cool thing about keywords is you can capture and rank for as many as you want, and each area has their own keywords you can rank for as well. So now let's take a look at a Google search. First thing you see here is my absolute favorite tool, and this is the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone. This is actual calls to your business. So all of the volume that we saw in those keywords, add an additional 40 to 50%, and that's what getting ranked in that top position actually gives you when you use both of these strategies together. And what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number, as it is on your Google business profile, submitted in directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and your citations are hands down the biggest. And the cool thing about this is you can also capture multiple areas all at once using the same Google business profile if done right. And it also captures all of those near me, nearby, around me keywords. So, car detailing, near me. If Google actually recognizes that that person's in your area, you're also going to rank and get them as well. So once your content, backlinks, and citations are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. So just out of 6 keywords that I targeted for Austin, this is nowhere near all of them, but you're looking at on average around 4,000 searches a month. And typically when you get leads this way for small businesses, their conversion rate is about 5 to 10% of the amount of total search volume that there is, 5 being on the very low end. So if you captured and ranked for in the first position just for these, not including your Google business profile, you'd be getting on average about 200 extra jobs a month, up to 400 to 5. And then you add the possibility of the 50% of the Google business profile, which if done right, you're definitely getting. And it brings you out to a bottom line of about 300 extra jobs a month, or top end about 600 extra jobs a month. Now that's insane. Now you might not want a whole 300 or a whole 600 extra jobs every single month, unless you're looking at it more of like a 5 or a 10-year plan when you have a massive shop. But even if you targeted Kyle or San Marcos or Round Rock or any of those other smaller cities with a smaller search volume, you're not going to have to deal with 600 jobs a month, right? Or 600 people calling you. But this is still the kind of opportunity that you have if you use these strategies. And I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job by the number of jobs you would get using these, what could you be making this year if you took advantage of these strategies? Pause the video real quick and do the numbers. So this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or have any questions whatsoever, shoot me an email back or give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. We will just have a quick chat to find out how much revenue you would like to make, and I'll do the research to make sure that it's possible and how long it would take for you. And then we would just talk from there. Either way, I would really appreciate at least a line of feedback, just so I know you got some value out of the video, and if I could have done or explained anything any better. Danny, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.